managed to clear our first cauldron of the Forbidden West, cauldron new. We've unlocked a bunch of overrides, which should be cool. We heard about, I've completely forgotten her name, I'm sorry, but from the hunting lodge, I believe, in Meridian, I think that's who it means. And we're going to go and see if we can find her, because she's her last location is quite close by. We've got a bunch of skill points, so we could invest in the Machine Master now that we've got some better overrides. Sorry, we're just more overrides. So I think we'll just take lasting override. What's the powered by a special, deal more damage to machine components and weak spots. Really? Could be good. Right, we'll take machine damage because if we're overriding, then that helps. Spike trap. Use your currently selected spike trap and deplete a medium amount of weapon stamina. Propelled strike. Launch a powerful long-range spike that explodes on impact. Yeah. What? Heavy lifter. Move faster when using heavy weapons or machine health. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Now that we're a machine master, we have to go past the cauldron entrance again. All the machines outside respawned, which I was not happy about. Medicine pouch is a bit depleted, so I don't know if it means like on top of the mountain side though. They've all gone back up towards the main entrance, so... It'd be good to head to the Utari main city with a bit of cash so that we can maybe buy some new armor, some new weapons and stuff when we get there. Okay, so maybe they're trying to deal with this Sky Drifter.
There's the Karja Huntress with an Utaru as promised. And they have company.
You see that, Milo? You have to wait for an opening. Care to join the hunt?
No, my controller's out of battery. Hold it. Sorry. The joys of PlayStation controllers. Alright, we're good. Right, let's deal with this enemy the only way I know how. A rope caster. Where the hell? Oh, we're doing no damage. Oh! Did I hit a trap then? Oh my days. Oh, did I hit the trap again? No! You're down as well? Well, we're screwed.
Watch out, Aloy. Need a rest.
Wow. I didn't check the level for this quest. I probably should have. Wow, they were insanely tough. Maybe I should have gone back into stealth. Okay, I'm not in stealth.
Keep fighting. More ammo coming your way.
Okay, I can't go into stealth, so... Why are these leap lashes so strong?
My aim's as sure as the sun rises.
No more repairs.
No more ammo.
Take this ammo. Bring it. We'll see who's
It's a long leg.
not my chance.
These are enemies from the first game, right? We've got those air sacs on the front.
Nicely done.
Likewise.
Come over here.
Talanah. Oh, God. Right, Talanah. What are you doing here?
Is that who I think it is?
Sunhawk Talanah Kane Padish.
Aloy despite the Nora.
You're the slayer of Redmaw, the savior of Meridian.
Milu is my new thrush. She joined the Hunter's Lodge shortly after the battle at the Spire. She's heard a few stories about our hunts together. Stay and rest. Make sure you take some medicinal plants for that wound.
So what brings you all the way out here? Are the machines back east too tame for you?
Not quite. I'm looking for someone. A Karja hunter, about my age. Name's Amadis. He came out here on his own a while back, and now he's missing.
She does look quite a bit different, doesn't she? Okay. Who are they?
This man you're looking for, is he another hunter from the lodge?
He'd hate to hear you say that. It's a long story, but he's a former noble. We met out in the wilds after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped put a stop to machines that were threatening a nearby village. After that, we, parted ways.
Sounds like there's more to the story.
Another time.
Oh dear. Yeah, why have you got this young Utaru with you? Just to as a guide, maybe?
So, Milu's your new thrush. Guess that means a hawk can sponsor more than one now?
Things have changed at the Hunter's Lodge. Now all who seek to become the best hunters are welcomed as members, no matter their tribe. But don't worry, you're still my favorite thrush.
You're really shaking things up.
As I promised when I became Sunhawk. And as for Milu, she believes learning to hunt will help her ailing tribe. Who am I to say no to that?
Yeah, sure. Probably not the right time, but...
The last time we met, you had left Meridian on a contract to hunt a deadly new machine.
Several Clost Riders, it turned out. A hunter-killer, too.
You said you were feeling restless. Is life as Sunhawk that boring?
Well, I had just left the city. I couldn't stand being cooped up with bureaucratic regulations and formalities. But my time out in the wilds helped me realize the lodge needs to be more than a glorified trophy hall. Our hunters should be the spears that safeguard our civilians, like my father and brother were.
Sounds like a big challenge. I don't remember others in the lodge being so open-minded.
Some are. The rest will get a boot out the door. And I'll get back to it as soon as I find Amadis.
Okay. Need some help?
I can help you find your friend.
I know you must have your own reasons for being out this way. But I'd be glad to have your help.
What was he doing out here?
He lost someone close to him during the Red Raids. He was heading to the side of the battle to finally lay them to rest. Milu and I were on our way there now.
The battlefield's near. I can still come with you.
No. Go to Stone's Echo, heal, wait for me there, and think on today's lesson.
But
You're no good distracted by pain. Go. All hunters need to recover from time to time.
yes, Sunhawk. It's been an honor.
Will she be okay on her own?
Of course. She's my thrush. Come. The battlefield's this way.
That's my thrush. Great. Not a great sentence. Alright. After you. Now she was using
this battlefield,
Tear Blast.
You said it was part of the Red Raids?
The Battle of Burning Blooms. Amadis was part of the Karja army that pushed into the west. His division attacked the Tanakh, but they underestimated the enemy's forces. It was a massacre.
I never thought you'd be friends with someone who participated in the Red Raids.
Oh, don't worry. He was one of the good ones. He tried to stop the attack, but it was too late. He's been on the run ever since.
And you think something went wrong for him out here? Don't worry. I'll track him down.
He promised he would get a message back to me. I waited, but it never came.
Can we not enjoy the scenery a bit? Come on, Talanah.
This is the field where the Talanah slaughtered the Karja.
Looks like time and weather have eroded most signs of battle. But there are a lot of footprints. Must be recent. Let's take a look.
Heavy tracks.
Heavy footprints. Maybe Osseram. It's too many to tell if Amadas is with them. I better look around. My focus might show me more.
Amadas was supposed to be alone. Why were Osseram here?
Burned wood, goose grease.
Cooking fire. Looks recent. Whoever was here camped out for at least a night. A Karja weapon. The blade's rusted. Must have been from the battle years ago. Light prints. Not Osseram, maybe Karja. Looks like there's a trail I can follow with my focus. Talanah, I think I got something. Tracks that head away from the battlefield.
Lead the way.
You don't have to run everywhere, Talanah. There we go. We can enjoy the beautiful scenery, these terrifying machines that usually spent the whole last game trying to kill
I don't
us.
get it. Why would Amadas keep going west?
Maybe there's something else around here?
Looks pretty abandoned to me.
Hello.
An Utaru. What's he doing out here?
Maybe he saw Amadas.
Let's ask him.
Outlanders, let me guess. You're stragglers, got left behind when the wagons rolled out. Do not worry. I am not the Karja-hating kind. Just an old scavenger grateful for a little company. Name's Lel. You two must be lost.
Actually, we're looking for someone. A Karja hunter.
He would have been traveling alone, clothes would have been well worn.
Yes, he was here, poking around the old battlefield. Wanted to know what happened. Lucky for him, old Lel hears all the stories. Karja army charged straight into the waiting Talanah. Most burned, but others the Talanah marched back west. Your man wanted to know where. Told him I've heard rumors of a place called the Rot.
What is it?
A Talanah prison, or a Karja graveyard, depending on how you look at it.
Where is this place?
Further west, in Talanah territory, but that did not stop him. An Osseram caravan was camping out at the battlefield, about to head the same way. He joined them. They all went west, towards the ridge.
Thanks, Lel. We have to get going.
Good hunting out there.
Let's head west to the ridge then. If we find this caravan, maybe we'll find Amatis.
Lead on.
Oh, that sounded a lot further away than that.
You mentioned Amatis lost someone close to him at the battle. Do you think the Tenakth took them prisoner instead? To the rot?
I don't know. Maybe.
Little dust cyclone.
The ridge up ahead. It looks like there's a tunnel.
Okay, it's like an old highway tunnel, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe something more serious than that. Blaze drum.
A shell snapper.
But hasn't seen us yet. We can
What
use
the
that.
hell?
Hawk and thrush. Just like old times.
It's a level 27. What is that? Shell snapper? A large combat machine equipped with a shell that absorbs attacks, converting and storing energy to power devastating attacks. Hard outer casing, a processing capsule, energy shell shield, invulnerable shell, frost blaster, a plasma generator. What level was this quest? 15. Yeah. Kill the shell snapper? Are you taking the mick? No, no way we can handle that. How are we meant to deal with that? Right, okay, let's just use the traps, I guess, if we have to kill it for the mission. I'd really prefer high ground, to be honest. Can't climb up there.
Now the fun starts. Right into your trap.
Nope, you can go back on patrol, friend. He's gonna go back on patrol, we'll hit him with some rocks. Look how big it is. Right, is he going back on his patrol route? Just going back to where we hit the fire. No way we can kill this thing. That did so much damage as well. It's level 27 though. I don't know where Talanah went. If we could just trigger that other trap. Oh, there she is. Yeah, this isn't a good place to be. Nope, nope, nope.
Do something open frost.
Sorry, big man. I'd like to fight you one-on-one, but... I will take the cowardly way out. So he's what, like a big tortoise? Okay, that didn't quite get him. That's all the traps we've got.
Stop looking already.
Oh well.
I got your back, Aloy. I'm out.
Grab the ammo!
It can burrow. Oh!
Shake it off, Aloy! Keep fighting!
I don't know what just hit me. right in the indestructible part, Matt. Yeah, I'm struggling enough on my own here.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Drink! That was close.
Gotta
Oh
say,
my god.
Feels good to hunt by your side again. Come on.
Without the traps, we wouldn't have been able to do that. The traps did so much damage. Purge water, glow blast. One extra skill point. Yeah, let's just take heavy lifter so we can unlock part breaker. Extra tear, extra damage. We'll leave it on the other one for now. Got all this stuff it threw at us. Let's hope there's not another one.
I'll have use for these soon enough.
Vigor stream. Oh, data point. A damn shame. Scroll. A Delver's diary written with a friendly hand. Oh, this dam brings back some fond memories. I followed rumours of a gargantuan levy to this site, hoping to avail myself of yet another delightful delve. Or perhaps I hoped for an adventure as rousing as my visit to the frozen north. But now that I'm here, I find myself at a bit of a loss. Even with the eye of a well-versed adventurer, I can't spot a way to reach the interior unscathed or return with a loaded rucksack, for that matter. And truth be told, by the decrepit looks of it, I can scarcely imagine the effort outweighing the results. Wait. Have my reckless impulses been tempered by the good sense of a certain flame-haired Nora? I think they have. Oh no, not this guy. Isn't this the guy from the Frozen Wilds? Who's in the dam, the really clumsy Osseram guy? All for the best, I suppose. As much as I would relish another dam-busting delve, I doubt she'd miraculously appear to save me again. And even if she did, I wouldn't want her to risk her neck on my account. Not after all she did for me before. No, sir. I shall take a few moments to reminisce, and then southward it is to the burning shores. That's the DLC, right? He was in the last
There
DLC.
you are. It's a dead end.
Looks like a cave-in.
So what happened to the caravan?
Let's look around.
Maybe your second sight can help?
There's a body, unfortunately.
Talanah, I think I found something. In the rubble.
What is it?
Oh, this isn't her friend, is it?
Osseram.
What does it say?
He was part of the caravan that went through here. The note ends abruptly, when the tunnel started to collapse, I guess.
Oh.
But there's nothing here about a Karja hunter. And an earlier caravan made it through before the collapse. Sounds like they went to a watering hole on the other side.
So he could have made it. Is there another way through?
I don't know. These mountains are pretty steep.
Then I'll have to find a way. Thank you, Aloy, for coming with me this far. But I've taken up enough of your time.
Oh,
Here, take this. May it help you on your own hunt.
Hold on. How do I get in contact with you if I find a way across the mountains?
I'll check in with Milu at Stone's Echo whenever I can. If you find a way, leave word with her.
I will. Good luck.
all right, short and
too.
sweet. It's a shame.
Talanah seems really worried about her friend. I wish there was more I could do, but I don't think there's a way past these mountains right now. This door needs some kind of code to open. It doesn't look like there's anything I can do now.
Face paint unlocked. Kaja Shadow. How do I apply that? Right, we've got some new character bios. One for Zoe. One for Minerva. Yeah, we need to read these. I was up to Blameless Maraude. We'll find a safer spot to do it though. Right, first of all, where are we? Oh. Okay, interesting. That's like a gate. Is this like complete the mountains completely blocking us from going through here maybe? Could be. It looks very sandy on the other side. Okay, we're a ways away from everything though, except the top of this, which was probably stupid to come near again, to be honest. So we've already explored all the way down here, right? So yeah, here's the there's fire gleam. We could go in and just check that out. So we could glide down back down here from the cliff edge, which could be quite fun. Skill points, sorry. Yeah, I would really like something like this. Quite like this one, so. So how? We actually utilize that. Do I need to have a specific type of weapon? Like a frost blast sling, perhaps? Okay, not sure how to activate that. I'll figure it out at some point. Jesus Christ. Sneezing again. Oh, this is above Eleuthia. Look at this. And we can go there. That's the thing, right? Let's find a higher spot to jump off with the glider. And we can activate that fire gleam in Silen's workshop. What is that? What is it launching? Little traps? It's got that's one of the things from the first game that we just fought with Talanah. What are they called again? Yeah, long legs. Big chickens. See ya! Oh, look at this plane wreckage.
I'll put these in my pack.
Right, so we'll just do what we did last time and just cut across so we don't have to deal with the is it a sky glider, sky drifter? God, I keep forgetting the names. It's a little bit difficult to remember the names of some people in the game because all the names are new, right? Like there's no traditional naming conventions.
Ugh. Refreshing, I guess.
I guess when we get to Silen's little former hideout, we can read a few more character bios while we're there. Particularly the Minerva one I'm interested in. Because we don't necessarily know much about some of these functions. Right, I don't know if there's
Now that I have the
actually...
igniter, I can get rid of that fire gleam. Trigger chain reaction.
There could actually be something in here. Really? Well, that wasn't worth it. Never noticed this. Whoops. Superhero landing. Okay. So I guess we'll probably backtrack a little bit. Maybe check whatever this is out. That's not the other thing. This was the deep underwater signal, so we could check this out too. There was a burrower or a leak lasher around. Some fire gleam nearby. I'm sorry, what? They can swim? But we can ignite this underwater. Maybe this is the stuff that was in the mine? I don't think it was. All this just all underwater. Ooh. Okay. Nice bit of extra cash for us there. Very morose music, I like it. Oh, really? 2 drifters? Alright, getting out of here might prove more problematic than I realised. I don't like fast travelling. So what we'll do is we'll, I guess, just spend a little bit of time catching up with the notebook and the character bios. So we'll catch up with all the New World characters shortly, but we'll read upon Minerva first. So Minerva is the Zero Dawn subordinate function responsible for code breaking and communication. During the construction of Zero Dawn in 2065 and 66, Minerva's software was developed by Alpha Project lead Iomide Okilo. Minerva was the first subordinate function to deploy. For decades after the destruction of Earth's biosphere, it ran complex calculations to break the encrypted activation codes of the Pharaoh swarm. Ah, of course. Once the codes had been broken, Minerva broadcasted deactivation instructions via transmission towers like the Spire in Meridian, rendering the swarm's machines inert. Only then could the remaining subordinate functions begin the long process of restoring life to the planet. When Hades was infected by the mysterious signal that gave it malevolent consciousness, Gaia destroyed herself to prevent it from taking over and triggering another extinction. At this time, Minerva deranged and semi-conscious, fled to a processor somewhere in the Forbidden West. Deranged? Oh. Okay. Who should we read? Let's maybe just check out a couple of the new characters. So Zoe, she's a grave singer. They treat a lot of the machines as gods. They believe the gods go on a pilgrimage to one of the cauldrons, or a particular type of cauldron. And it's not like the others, perhaps. So Zoe hails from the Agarian tribe of the Utaru. Once a peaceful soul, she was so horrified by the atrocities committed by the Kaja during the Red Raids that she took up arms against them, even over the objections of the Chorus, her tribe's ruling body. Seeking solace from the tragic events of the war, she later devoted herself to providing care and comfort to her people, becoming a grave singer, one who helps the ailing make a peaceful transition into death. When the Utaru fields fell prey to a great blight, their people were forced to the brink of starvation. Most saw this as a sign that the time had come for them to return to the earth as part of the Great Cycle. Although Zoe respected Utaru tradition, she struggled to accept such a bleak fate. Great Cycle. Aloy's arrival ignited new hope in her, as well as a long-buried fire to fight for what she thinks is right, no matter what her tribe's leaders command. Interesting. Everyone's going to be very miserable there, I guess. Regala. Awesome hair. Fearless and unrelenting, Regala was once a Talanah marshal, zealously serving Chief Hekarro. She believed she would eventually send the tribe's united clans against the Kaja, their hated adversaries, in a final campaign that would decimate Meridian. Instead, Hekarro established peace with the Kaja Sun King. Regala found this unforgivable. Declaring Hekarro and his allies to be traitors against their own tribe, she launched a rebellion with an attack on the embassy at Barren Light. Somehow her forces have gained the ability to tame and ride machines, making her a threat to every tribe in the Forbidden West and beyond. Yeah, Fashav, he was very interesting for the short period of time we knew him before he died. Fashav, a Kaja noble, Fashav marched into the Forbidden West with an army sent by the despotic Mad Sun King Jiran. Knowing he'd be unable to directly defy the king's orders to raid and kidnap human sacrifices from the western tribes, he'd hoped to moderate the army's treatment of its victims, but for the most part he failed to stop his comrades' brutality. When the Talanah clans united to counterattack the Kaja, Fashav was captured at the Battle of Cinnabar Sands. Dragged back to the Talanah capital, he managed to avoid death by participating in a rite that he had overheard his captors talk about, the Kulrut. In it, he fought machines in a great arena and survived, as per tradition. He was made marshal, and a roving peacekeeper that serves excuse me, the Talanah chief, Hekarro. This role allowed him the unique opportunity to gain insight into the Talanah culture. Hoping to become a diplomatic liaison between the tribes, he agreed to return to the Kaja as part of an embassy at Barren Light. He was killed when Regala attacked the event with a force of raiders and machines. Yeah, really sad that he died just because of how useful he would have been as someone to give insight and into the Talanah, right? Someone who'd become a man of two cultures. Right. Let's read Erin's, because he's a good friend. A brave and capable fighter, Erin hails from the resourceful and ale-loving Osram tribe. Along with his sister Ursa, he played an instrumental role in deposing the Mad Sun King of the Kaja tribe, effectively ending a series of violent incursions and human sacrifices known to all as the Red Raids. As part of the new and benevolent Sun King's personal vanguard, Erin enlisted Aloy's help to bring the Osram terrorists to Val. I've read this already, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll leave those there for the time being. The machine catalogue is vast. Vast. Slither fangs. Have I been calling them slitherings? Right. And that thing was huge. Oh, Glinthawks. We've not run into any of them yet, have we? Maybe I haven't, I didn't realise. We might be able to ride bristlebacks, so yeah. Maybe there's going to be basic watchers, that's what will show up here maybe. So they all have different elemental variants. Look how many different burrow variants there are. God. Alright. Okay, so how are we going to get out of here? Because it's going to be quite tough to get out of here, to be honest. I guess we could swim. We might have to, right? Right, so I guess we should head for Plainsong next. Makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, we could head back east, sort of get these relic ruins, hand in our salvage contract. It's probably a good idea, right? Maybe discover this Kaja camp because we're close by. So yeah, I guess that'd be a good idea, right? Try and swim across here, not get the attention of these sky drifters. Alright guys, we'll leave that one there. Wasn't there a save point? Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Ran into Talanah. No. Talanah. Vanasha and Talanah.
I'll give up the hunt soon enough.
Yeah, it was nice to see her. Her quest was just kind of started though. We didn't really get to discover much with her. Oh God. I'm never safe. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember everyone, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.